Neil Maskell as the title character, who mysteriously returns home after a 10-year absence to seek revenge on those who double-crossed him all those years ago. This is written and directed by Paul Andrew Williams, and after a festival run in 2021, it hit VOD at the beginning of April, along with having a limited theatrical release. This is a revenge thriller that, in terms of its story structure, it plays out like a lot of other films from the genre, in particular, most of Liam Neeson's films after Taken. Bull is left for dead, these villainous figures mess with at least one of his family members, and now he's coming after them one by one. It's honestly nothing we haven't seen before, especially as we get some flashbacks showing Bull's happy life before all the main events, before tensions began rising, especially with the head of the crime family played by David Heyman, who is a great scene-chewing villain here. Honestly, the familiar nature of the story structure is really the film's only major flaw, as far as I'm concerned at least, because what winds up making it work is both the performances as well as the overall style. While this might draw some comparison to Liam Neeson's revenge thrillers, this is everything I want all those movies to be. You hear the term brutal thrown out a lot when it comes to action movies, and generally I don't always agree with some films slapped with that label, as I've seen that placed on a number of films that I describe as tame, but believe me when I say, this is one of the most brutal action movies I've seen this year so far. It's not just that Bull goes after these people that wronged him, but it's what he does to them that makes each sequence so engrossing, especially as you see he spares no one who gets in his way. Almost every encounter ends in the worst possible scenario for whoever Bull confronts. Neil Maskell's performance is excellent, giving us a very compelling protagonist, and the way he taunts everyone and gets in their face before enacting his revenge adds so much tension to each scene, making every encounter feel like a ticking time bomb. And that's especially once you see what he does the first time around, and you want to know what he has up his sleeve next, as each of these moments would be uncomfortable, but still felt creative and entertaining. While each scene isn't filled with a non-stop barrage of fights, the film has a no-hold-barred approach when things do reach their tipping point. And while there's somewhat of a rinse-and-repeat structure, I actually applaud Williams' script for changing up the scenarios to some unexpected settings so that it gives some of these tense confrontations a little bit of extra flair. I especially liked when the action shifted to inside an amusement park, as it adds so much creativity to these fights, as well as giving the film just a faint touch of dark humor, just for the way that some of the tensest moments happen out in the public and on or around family-friendly rides. I think for the most part, people will enjoy Bull for its old-school approach and its ultra-violent, though absolutely thrilling action scenes, though the one thing that may make or break viewers is its ending, which takes such a bizarre turn that I honestly wouldn't have been able to predict it. It's not exactly ambiguous, nor does it come out of nowhere necessarily, and I won't spoil it, but the explanation behind certain things in these final moments is one that will definitely catch people off guard. I know I had to go back and watch the last few minutes just to make sure I completely wrapped my head around what was said, and once I did, I understood why some people would be turned off by the direction that it goes in. However, the film has such a consistently heightened tone, with each scene approached with such confidence by both the director and the cast, that while I found it to be slightly off-putting, I was at least able to roll with it. And in the end, it made Bull a pretty fun watch. While its story, besides its bizarre twist ending, is mostly familiar, its presentation and its performances more than make up for it, with some absolutely brutal action scenes that come at the end of some brilliantly mounted tension. If you're into a good old-fashioned revenge thriller, this is definitely the movie for you. Bull gets an 8 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Bull, or are you planning to see it? And what were your thoughts? Did you find it thrilling? Is it one of your new favorite revenge thrillers? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it. And for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.